Alright everybody, this will be my first video here on YouTube about sim racing. This is the race that put me over 2K, as the leaders jump right now, catches me off guard. So I try to go, get a huge snap of oversteer. Porsche behind me dies. I don't know what happened to him, probably same thing, but he couldn't catch the oversteer. On our way down to turn 1, I've got a guy behind me. He dives to my inside, but I promptly cut him off right about now. I'm like, no, you don't go there. And he doesn't go there. Now I'm just trying to chase down this BMW up in front of me along with this Mustang and Ferrari. They're all having their own little battle. Start to catch this BMW really fast in these turns. The front engine cars kind of struggle. Rather is this Corvette that I'm driving. It's really good as the Mustang goes off. I just can't hold him. He bumps me a bit, and I try to get the run, give him space, but turns out giving him space while having this run that I have isn't necessarily good, as he almost gets by me, but I get by him first. But now he's alongside on my left, which means he will have the inside for this next corner, as a Porsche is starting to follow him through. I'm now down to P7, and I just start dropping places as this Ferrari gets spun. I feel so bad for him. But continuing around here, I hold off this blue Porsche behind me, catch up to the red and white Marlboro Porsche. Man, can't say that. Starting to catch him along with this pack in front of me with the BMW and everything. But the Corvette just doesn't have enough power down this straight, or any of the straights, to, you know, really try and catch somebody. Rather, like the Mustang, or I would say, is probably the most powerful on these straights. Just goes straight into him. That guy goes for the dive, completely messes it up, by the way. Really funny. I started laughing, but now I'm side by side with another Porsche going up to turn 1. He's in my rear-ish, like the rear right side. I try and get around him here, but I can't. I stick to this inside and then wash out. I tap him. He slams me. And he has a blue Porsche pass him. I'm still up in P7, but it's just, you know, not turning out to be too good for me. I've got damage on my right side as I'm catching these guys through these corners. I don't think it really did anything to me, that right side damage, but you never know. And I did not get the run out of there like I wanted to, and that really just sets up this guy behind me for a great move down the inside if he goes for it. Because he's about 2/10 back, so he has it'd be a monstrous dive, but he has the room to do a dive. As I move to the middle to defend that dive, these two go wide, I go wide, along with the other Porsche behind me. I try and get side by side through here. I'm almost there. I'm alongside now, but I have to back out because of the chicane. I don't want to ram him into the wall. And now we are still very close, heading down the straightaway. It's a really interesting part of the track, because it's just a very, very long straight. Got a little bit of oversteer there, but I was able to keep the car steady and rotate it. These guys are definitely flying like crazy around here. We're all flying. We're running like 57s, 58s. 58s are somewhat slow, but a 57 is pretty good. Pretty on pace, especially for this race that I was in. The leader, I think, ran a 57.4 or 57.6, if I'm reading that correctly. Looks like looks like the leader was running a 57.6. Doing quite well here, still in P7. But I'm losing on these guys in front. I just can't get the run out of that corner like I'm wanting. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Just can't seem to get the grip. I'm going in the middle to defend this guy. I really shouldn't have, because it sent me way too deep. I just broke too late and went to the middle. I just shouldn't have done it. Him and this Mustang I just put into a battle unintentionally now. But he's going to back out so the Mustang behind can follow through and have the chicane. And now this is where it gets interesting. Because this Mustang of Jacob is his name. It's fast. 2K, he's a 2K flat. But the Mustang, like I was saying, powerful car, way more powerful than the Corvette. And he is fast. But I still managed to, you know, kind of keep him behind. At least for a little bit. Because he's just a monster down these straightaways. I will now be quiet and let y'all listen to the great sound of the Corvette. I will say, these Porsches seem to be oddly slow through those corners. I don't know if they couldn't get their cars rotated the way they needed to, but this corner right here, I get a better run out of this time. I think at this part of the race, I finally learned what I needed to do to get the good run out of that corner. Continuing this race. It is a 15-minute sprint race, so position really matters, all this qualifying position. Especially here at Miami where it's hard to overtake, because I get a huge snap of oversteer coming into that corner. I don't know what was wrong with that my car there, but it just snapped on me. But I did manage to save it.
Yeah, nice.
If you look at the bottom right, you'll see this Mustang in the screen. He is crazy fast down the straights. 3/10 second gap. Closes it to 2/10 of a second. And I go slightly deep in here. He gets the better run out of that corner, but I kind of cut him off there by being slow on the apex. He's 1/10 back now. Like, he closes the gap so quickly. So I move to the middle to defend. And I do hold him off there. I make that move way less enticing and way less appetizing. But he just gets, what a monster run he gets out of here. I have to move over to the right to let him by because he's just getting a monster run. I try to hold it around the outside, but I couldn't. He got that car nice and rotated. Right here, get the run on him a bit. But I tried to go for that move, but I didn't want to hit him. But that's the hard thing about these, like 1.9K, 2K and up splits. You kind of got to go for those moves, because it's a risky move, but sometimes you just won't have that position back ever. He's a little loose through here. I tried to go for that, but there was just no gap there. I was just still wanting to get that position back. He seems to be a little bit faster than me through this chicane section. And now I've got a Porsche behind me who is named Alexei. He is a pretty good driver. He's a 2K flat irating. But he starts catching me quite quickly as the Mustang and Porsche are battling up here. Mustang, I think right here, yeah, he manages to slip ahead of this Porsche now. And he kind of just holds him back the rest of the time. Until we get up to turn 1 here, I'm pretty sure. This is where it gets a little bit spicy. He goes for the move there, and the Porsche obviously just can't get through. He gets a better run, I think, through there. The Mustang's a little loose. So yeah, that battle is going to start becoming pretty spicy now, as the Mustang and Porsche just continue to battle. And I will say, it's a pretty good battle they're having, too. I love it. Because it brings them back into me. I've got the Mustang going wide, and he bumps the wall along with the Porsche. And now we are zooming down the straight. I have a pretty big gap to Alexi behind me, and I'm really close to these guys. I want to go for the move, but I opt out. I stay here because they both brake late, both go wide. The Porsche goes way wider than the Mustang. I try to get around the Mustang, couldn't do it, and the Porsche gets around me too. I try to hold this inside, but I end up backing out because I just don't want to slam into the chicane. I hit him because he brakes in front of me. And yeah, it was honestly good on him for, you know, sticking it out. It was honestly a wild moment in my race. My heart was thumping. Now I've got Alexi behind me looking to make a move. I brake later than him, and he doesn't get it done. So there's a stop Ferrari on the left side. I don't know why he was stopped, but he was definitely lapped. I think it's like P17 is how far back he was. And now that Mustang, he keeps going wide. He might be braking too late, or he's pushed his tires, and they both spin. The Porsche tries to go for the move, and he misses. He hits the Mustang, and I skate through completely unscathed. I almost get hit by the Mustang there, but me and Alexi skate through pretty much unscathed through there. We continue to move around this outside. I get an okay run out of this corner now. I was on the gas a little late, but I got an okay run. But Alexi, man, he just got a crazy run out of there on me. Much better run than I did. He starts to catch me down the straight. I opt for the middle, I think. No, I stay on the racing line. Brake late, which it does send me wide, and it sends him wider, but he's able to hold that. And I give him a little tap there because he was just slow, and I tried to go for that, but I just was not there. He taps that chicane. Can't tell if that was netcode or if that was him tapping the chicane. But he gets in front of me, and he just is able to stretch his legs. Like, I'm not gonna be able to catch this guy. I started P8, now I'm in P7, and it's like I'm just not gonna be able to catch this Alexi guy. Even though I've got like 8/10 to him, I'm just not gonna be able to catch him. I closed that gap down relatively quickly in the braking zones, but I'm too fast in, but not fast enough out. And I think that's something I need to work on, just being slow in, fast out. Getting that car nice and rotated. But that is basically how the rest of my race goes. I'm just sitting here behind him for the next, this is the final lap actually. Nothing really eventful happens. But yeah, I just sit behind Alexi, cross the line in P7. And I'd call that a pretty good race. Again, like I said at the beginning, this is my first video on sim racing, really. I really hope y'all enjoy. I will be trying to pump out some more content like this soon. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of y'all's day.